Hi guys, it's Fiona here. Blessings for 2023. It's extraordinary how time has just flown. Well, we know time's a construct and it doesn't really exist, except it does kind of in this linear reality where we can kind of go from A to B to C to watch the experiences and the progress or the lack of that we're actually creating here in this dichotomy, polarized 3D reality. And yet, are you in 3D anymore, or have you just leapt to 5D? Whatever that is, it's all consciousness. So, what is 3, 4, and 5D? One thing I have been aware of, though, is there is a lower astral. So, that's the lower fourth density, the lower fourth dimension. The lower astral and the earth plane, in parts of it, energetically, there is no veil anymore. So the lower astral and the earth plane are synonymous with each other in some parts of people's reality, which means that there are an awful lot of mischievous little entities floating around on the earth because there's no veil, there's no division between the earth energies and the lower astral. So what does that mean? That means that it's even easier to be triggered faster, sooner, quicker, and spiral down into anger, rage, depression, whatever that is. All of those lower kind of frequencies, we call them lower frequencies of sadness, revenge, you name it. It just can spiral us down in a split second. Do you know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about. I've been witnessing with myself and other people, actually, like from woe to go, like in a split second. The other aspect of that, though, on the earth is there is the most phenomenal, high frequency vibrational beings of light, benevolent beings, as I call them. And I always say God sanctioned. Whatever that God is, whether it's your prime source creator, the source of your being, God, whatever you want to call it. I always say God sanctioned because God to me is all that there is, and there's no separation between me and that energy. And God is both male and female, not even either one of those, just the absolute creative source of everything that exists. Okay, so that's in a nutshell what that is. So my benevolent beings, we can reach now, we can invite, and we can connect in a moment with our benevolent beings. We have always had and always will have benevolent beings that are there for us. Tough job for some, eh? Imagine all the people on the earth that don't believe in this stuff anymore. They've been programmed into pure science. They've been programmed into nothing to do with spirituality, consciousness. Religion is dogma, so I'm not a dogmatic person, but I'm certainly very tuned in and awake and aware and love anything to do with consciousness, the spiritual realms, etc. That's my expertise. I love connecting with energy and the spiritual realm. So with that, when you wake up every morning, dive straight into, before you even open your eyes and you realize who you are, just go straight into, you can even, before you go to sleep, anchor your favorite song, which is upbeat and uplifting. One of those songs, and it'll tune in, it'll be like a radio station playing it when you wake up. You just have to do it a few times to program it. Jump in, become aware of your thoughts. What are you choosing to think? I love myself and I'm going to have the most amazing, creative, phenomenal day, right? Emotionally, where are you at? Tune in, clear it if you're feeling heavy emotions. It's not yours 99% of the time. It actually never is. Just send it back, create your consciousness clearing, and jump into creating your day consciously, coherently, so you can be a contribution to yourself and others. That's where it's at the moment. You know, at the very beginning of COVID, I got a message because I talked to my benevolent beings and I was chatting to them, talking about, because everything just shifted, everything changed so rapidly. And they said to me, It's nothing to do with money anymore. Nothing to do with money. It's all about contribution, because money isn't going to be a worry. Trust me. In the future, money is not going to be a worry. Tune into your own knowing. Never listen to me, never listen to your guru, never listen to your teachers or masters. Do not. Government, medical, big tech, media, do not. Always follow your own knowing. And if you want to, we can jump on and we can do a whole call on following your own knowing. Very happy. It took me years, but when I started to really tune in, ain't nothing except my own knowing and my own authority do I follow now. So I don't care who it is, trust your own knowing. Don't give it away from anybody, you know. So follow that. In the morning when you wake up, create your day. Tune into what you'd like to create, not to how it's going to look or who it's going to be with, but tune into the energetic frequency. And then when somebody pops up, you're going to know if they're frequency specific to that energy that you're choosing to create for the day. It's all fun and games. You know, it's the most extraordinary time to be on the earth. And I'm not saying that my heart doesn't go out to people who have lost someone, people who've got adverse reactions to things, and, you know, having a really difficult time. And yet, what my awareness was the other day, and it went ding, ding, ding. When we are connected with our heart, when we are connected with our spirit, when we are connected with our consciousness, total consciousness, or God, whatever you want to call that, we need nothing. The only thing we need is to bring that to the fore, to have the inner wealth of communication and connection with that source of our being. And everything will be added unto you. Everything will be added unto you. What's occurred for thousands of years is we're looking to improve externally. We want the house, we want the car, we want the condo, we want the perfect job, we want everything is externalized. And we've been programmed for that externalization. We've been programmed so brilliantly. We almost don't know that within us, we can replenish ourselves, we can know everything, we can heal ourselves, we can do everything and anything with our own energy. For we are the most extraordinary, miraculous, biological, chemical, magnetic, electric, energetic machines, the most amazing in the whole entire universes, etc., put together. Okay, and it's time now to get in touch with that. And I'm going to be inviting you to some calls with me in the future. And if you're interested, please share and like this, because it's time, guys. It's time to absolutely create the relationship with your inner knowing, your spirit, and begin to celebrate your life and create it in no uncertain terms, without an apology to anybody else, and no longer give your authority, your autonomy, your sovereignty to anybody else except you. You're the key. You are it. There is nothing and no one else. I love you. Thank you for listening, and I will come to you again soon. Bless you.